His card, no birdies, 2 bogeys.
Well, he's starting to settle down now.
Matching 38 for the final pair. Look where Bubba actually drove this as it ran out to this point. Never seen anyone down here playing a second shot.
Oh, you got him, Bubba.
All he needs is a wedge. He can do anything with that club. He spun it back.
He was almost even with the old Mackenzie bunker.
Yeah.
Off the tee. So the final pair heads to the second 9, while the leader has just begun the journey on the most famed 9-hole stretch in golf. The highs and the lows. A year ago, a closing stretch of 4 birdies for the triumphant Charles Schwartzel. What do you think you're going to see out of Phil the last 9?
Oh, some pretty serious aggressive stuff now. He knows how consistent Louis is playing. Peter he's playing with has got him by a shot as well. But he's just got to be sensible with the driver. Priority is hit the fairways.
This is where he made triple on Thursday. Losing a ball left off the tee, and that's not going to be the case here today. Very aggressive and a huge tee shot. Up ahead, Oosthuizen splashing out, and he'll have a long one for par.
A long curler.
Well, he is going to mark.
Well, I would finish, because if Bubba holds, it will go ballistic.
Well, you see Peter Hansen, who was over the 15th, and then in the background you see the 16th green, thus the proximity here of the 2 holes. And Bubba said, I will wait. This brings back memories. David, go ahead.
Well, very difficult to get this even on the green. Oh, he's played it extremely well. Wow. That's a wonderful shot from there. So easy to knock it through and into the water. Equally easy to leave it short of the green.
Now Watson.
Some fast and furious strokes, practice strokes there.
We have a tie at the top again. Watson at 10 under. Oosthuizen needing this to stay there. Easy. I'm reminded of the late Henry Longhurst
In New Orleans last spring.
That was all visual and all hands.
He loves it.
And once again, the same gritted, determined face, almost to the inch, maybe a fraction shorter. Fraction short, but fabulous line.
This is such a hard tee shot that has increased in difficulty through the years. It's gotten narrower.
There we go.
Considerably.
Perfect. Thank you. Bit longer than that.
A little wipe down of the grip.
He's smiling, chuckling away.
Yeah. Just realizing that, okay, my hands, there's a little bit of moisture there.
Loves it. Wow. Maybe it's a...
It's fine. Down here in Butler cabin, Charles Schwartzel was watching. That was on the Oosthuizen putt. I've told you before just how close they are. Charles and Louis first met at Rand Park Golf Club in Johannesburg in the South African Junior. Charles was 10, Louis was 12. They were paired together. Years later, they rented a house and lived together in Manchester, England. And then even later, Charles bought an apartment and Louis lived with him. And now, of course, there's that scenario here. It could be from one friend, one dear friend to another, the presentation of the jacket.
Bubba has to be careful here. If he doesn't slice it round the corner, it will just run out of fairway and head into those right trees.
Uh-oh.
Right, so.
Oh, way right. Remember, he did this earlier, too,
Yeah.
and it made its way.
Oh, that's in deep. That's going down. Yeah, that's 60 yards into the trees.
And this is far right of where he drove it in regulation. He just had a wedge in to the green in regulation. He ran down that hill. Now, this is certainly going to affect this swing right here for Oosthuizen. Huge advantage for him. Just find it in the fairway.
Yeah, he's dropped down to 3-wood. That all makes sense. He loves this club. Oh my goodness, please.
This is what they did at 17. And this one's going right.
Oh, that is a.
And you see they cleared out the area. The human tunnel formed for Bubba for a minute, Nick. This is what, as you tilt up here, what he has up top. Is there a little window there?
A little window
Right here.
right there,
right
about 20
there.
feet off the ground. That one, may
Yeah, to go off the corner, the edge of that
Well, Bubba-
low-hanging magnolia.
Well, it's far easier for we professionals to hit a snap hook than it is to hit a snap slice. So with Bubba being a lefty,
Yep.
he can definitely. Well, I've seen him hook wedges on the range.
That's what I'm
From
thinking.
20-yard hook on a wedge. So yeah, maybe he can turn it right round. And now this is match play, Louis Oosthuizen. It's so important if you want to win this. So put it in the middle of the green.
.231.
It was a big 4-iron for these guys. Oh, comes out a little thin and low. Will it scrape across the corner? No. So Bubba may be able to match him with some miraculous shot, get it to the front edge of the green.
On the upslope for Oosthuizen. And a tough down and 2.
Well, it's like a roller coaster. It's possibly got 15 feet, maybe a little more right to left to break.
What's the difficulty playing off a pine straw?
Well, just you force it, and not, you know, these guys are running on extra adrenaline now, so you go with it, and then your back foot, being Bubba's left foot, could easily slip. Mind you, his feet are all over the show anyway, so forget I just said that. He's like